In this video, we are going to see about Google AI Studio. In the previous video, we see about many things, especially about Gemini and the applications we developed using Gemini 2.5. So we developed lot of systems using AI features and models. So you can see all this video in the playlist. So now we are going to see about Google AI Studio. Basically, now I have planned to develop Power App applications. It's totally out of my knowledge since I am expert in the Google Cloud platform. So now I have planned to try one application in Microsoft Power App product. So now I don't know how to use it features. So now we are going to see in Google AI Studio how to create the system using Power App. So for that, initially we are going to gather use cases to develop the product. You all very well know about this. Use cases is very important for backend for develop applications. So it give the point what we are going to do, what is the importance of these applications, how the users need what is the scope, what is the target, and how user will use this use cases for testing everything. So if you take to create use cases, we know how much time it taking. It needed more time to gather the informations, need to um, brainstorm everything, mind mapping to create best use cases. So now we are going to see how to create use cases for one of the most needed app using Google AI Studio. So now this is the Google AI Studio. Here this is the chat to create a new chat. Now there's a new option for streaming. When you click the streaming, we can talk at the same time we can communicate with the others as is in the live, in the stream live. So on the one more, here too much webcam. So even in the webcam we can communicate at the real time using the streaming. When we show the um, backside camera of what available in the real time, the Gemini will give the information at the same time. So this is very good features. Sorry, we need to use these features in our existing application. So sharing screen, everything available. Okay, so the histories here we can select list of. So for streaming, I think Gemini 2.0 only available. Other models are not available. We will select the chat. We can select the recent model from Gemini 2.5. These are the Flash or the export. These are the image model based for image generating. I think I added one video about this, how to generate image using Gemini. Please see that video. Then after that, this is temperature. Based on this, we can get the accurate result. And the tools, you know model is a LLM tool. It will give the generic information. If you need to specific output, specific private data, and specific format, we need to use the tool here. Structure output, for example, structure of output, it will show, it will ask what the structure we need to get the output with the API. So this is the code execution. We can there's an option to code execution. Then function calling is like a extension to connect the API to outside out of box and get the related information through Gemini. If when you click here, you can connect API here or the related information. So when it's when we send any message. If it's anything related with this one, you automatically go to the function calling and call the API and bring the related information. So grounding, this grounding with the Google search. If we need to search in the real time Google search, if we enable this, it will go and search in the Google and give the related informations. So everything is available here. So everything advanced settings uh, is here available. You can check everything here. Now the basic is how now we are going to see how to create use cases within a few minutes for our application. So it's like a full series. I will add the video about these applications step by step, because since I am expert in that Google Cloud, so I tried Power Up as newly, so I will explore as much as possible and try to give the input from the output. I will try to give more input for you to uh, get the knowledge. Okay, please stay tuned with us and get the more benefit from these videos. So I will add all the informations more. So based on the previous experience, I will add everything here. So here, for example, you are you are expert in the use case. So I add the system instruction. So based on system instruction, it will give the result. So I have already this one. So who are expert in create use cases for, I just generic English, maybe some mistake is there, for developer using Power Up. My plan is to create applications using Power Up, do more paragraph. So I just example how to um, uh, create the use cases. So for us, this is enough to give the use cases for the application. I just give some example here. So for manage buildings, accommodations, I need to be like this. For manage buildings, add, view, edit, deactivate building, master data, and employee accommodation, this information. So I give example to run it and give the proper use cases. So once we get the use cases, we can have idea what we are going to do, what is the scope of this project. So based on that, we can create the screen. Even we can create the screen with the help of the Gemini. It will give what are the screens you can develop, what are the screens is needed, give everything. So after the screens, you can create the wireframe. So based on the wireframe, we have more tools for creating the um, wireframe, but most of them is cost. So for us, wireframe, the development is much more important than wireframe. Is we need clarity, but we don't to spend more in that one. So if you like to pay amount, we can buy in any tool. We can create the wireframe. Otherwise, you can create using the Excel or Google Sheet. We can create wonderful wireframe. We will see all this in upcoming videos. Okay, I will generate now. So it's thinking, it is mind mapping and thinking. So what is thinking? You can see all the things. When it's click here, it's thinking that is, see how much is thinking. I think it's thinking more than us. So understanding the goals, analyze the input, categorize functionality. So it's first understand what we are sending, then analyze the input. What are the input we are sending? Then categorize the functionalities. Maybe based on the function, it will use. If you are enable the functional calling, it will call the specific extension and give the related information to refine each categories. So then like a transportation, expense management, employee and project data management, maintenance, workflow, reporting. I think these are the categories must needed for these applications. So now is generator. See, we get use case within the minutes, within the seconds. So accommodation management here. we need manage buildings. Of course, management building is very base. Accommodation is base. We need to assign employee to the accommodation. Accommodation occupancy we need to know for assigning the employees and process accommodation transport. So you can see all the related modules here available. So you no need to do just you can copy this use cases and um, you can copy this use cases. For example, even if you use the Google sheet that new, if you use a Google sheet, even if you can maybe to take come as a text, just yeah. Now we added the yeah. Now so this one okay. Now we have the list of now we got use cases to develop the application. We can review everything. We can have now idea to develop the applications. So now we got the use cases. So based on the use cases, we can develop the screens. We will see about this in next video. Please stay tuned with us. We will see step by step about the application development in Power App. Not only this one, we'll add more things in related with the AI, ML, Gemini AI, Google Cloud, agentic AI, multi-agent, everything we are going to see. We are going to add in this channel. Please stay with us. Please subscribe us to it will make us to motivate and give add more videos. Thank you very much.